30 minutes left. God kept you alive only for a reason. But now you will be. Hear this before the next 30 minutes. Open it quickly. God says, there is no more time to delay. You were not preserved this long by coincidence. You are being summoned now, because the final moment of your waiting is about to erupt into truth. Everything you've endured, every closed door, every broken friendship, every night of silent tears was never for nothing. You are standing at the edge of a divine crossing point. In exactly 30 minutes, the wheel that heaven has been turning for years in your favor will arrive at its final position. Comment now if you feel the chill in the air changing. There's something unexplainable that's about to shift in your house. Not everyone will be able to understand, but the chosen ones always feel the tremor first. Something was delayed in the spirit for years because people were trying to block what was yours. But the angel assigned to you has completed the assignment. The hour has come. Your name is rising in the invisible realms, and a door that was sealed by dark authority is cracking open. They didn't want you to know, but heaven had it written. Your name is on that blessing. Even now, someone is shaking because they know they can no longer hide the truth. God says, there is no human who can stand between what I have written and what you will receive. People tried to bury your value in noise, but the silence of destiny is stronger. That silence ends in 30 minutes. Type amen to get blessing 333. The enemy has already lost the final piece of control. They are pacing in confusion right now because they see you still standing. But what they don't know is that you are no longer standing alone. A person you once helped quietly is about to mention your name in a room where your name has never been said before. That person has information that will lead to a discovery. You're about to be contacted for something that others tried to erase. The message is arriving in layers. First through a person, then through a location, and then through a sudden uncovering of a name you never expected to be connected with your own. You have survived what others didn't know would have destroyed them. But you stayed. You stayed because your soul was holding on to something deeper. Comment if your heart had been sensing an unseen movement lately. Comment if you felt sudden tiredness or energy shifts that made no sense. You're not imagining it. The realm is stirring. Someone who mocked you recently will fall silent. They saw you as ordinary because they didn't know what heaven preserved inside you. But that silence from them isn't ignorance, it's fear. Type amen to get blessing 444. Someone is about to confess something shocking to you. It will begin like a normal conversation but turn into a storm of truth. They held this secret because they didn't want you to know how powerful your presence really was. The moment you walked away from certain people, their blessings stopped. But they kept pretending you were not the key. That illusion is breaking. A letter is in movement, with information tied to your bloodline. You may not have signed anything, but your name is legally being tied to something from your family's past. This is not coincidence, it is prophecy unfolding. The room you're in right now is not just a room. There's energy hovering in that space. Your walls have been hearing your cries and prayers, and now that vibration is returning multiplied. God says, I am now opening what was hidden, and lifting the veil that protected you until you were ready. You are ready now. That's why this message has found you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A car will stop near your house in the coming days. Someone will not knock, but they will leave something near your door. It will feel random, but nothing about it is. Inside that package is something tied to your past. It may be a picture, a key, or a document that links your current life to what you were born for. Be careful who you show it to. The wind is changing. You'll feel it in your sleep. Something will try to wake you between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., and that is not just restlessness, that is divine alignment speaking. The person who cursed your name recently is about to face something shocking. They tried to bind your light with their words, but the curse is bouncing back onto their life. The court of heaven has spoken. You are no longer on trial in the spirit. You are being released from spiritual accusations made behind your back by people you trusted. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There's a place you used to visit that's tied to this revelation. You may suddenly remember it out of nowhere. It's the location where a part of your promise was spiritually stored. This blessing won't come to you in a typical way. It's not a check. It's not a hug. It's a divine unlocking. And only someone like you who has walked through betrayal and fire can carry it. Your enemies have overplayed their hand. They were warned spiritually to stop. But they continued, and now, the divine consequence is about to begin. You're about to be moved physically, emotionally, and spiritually. The place where you stand today cannot handle the version of you that is awakening. A relocation is coming. Comment if you've been sensing a sudden shift around 6 p.m. daily. That is not random. That's the hour where angels have been circling your atmosphere with updates. Type Amen to get blessing 111. A woman who used to envy you is now in deep regret. She spoke against you to someone you considered close. That person is finally about to tell you what was said. When you hear it, do not react in anger. Instead, smile because it means your name was powerful enough to scare the weak. That kind of envy only comes from people who see greatness but deny it. There is someone who walked away from you believing you had no future. That same person is now about to watch your name rise. But they will not have access anymore. A door is about to open that no one can close. It will come through a person who seems unimportant. Treat everyone with care. In the next 48 hours you never know who heaven is using. God says, the person you thought forgot about you has been carrying your name in secret. They are about to reappear with an offer you cannot ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 222. A dream you had in your teenage years was not just imagination. It was a prophecy encrypted in symbolic language. You are about to relive it, but this time, in real life. Someone is also watching your social media in silence. Every time you post, their heart races. They know something about you but are scared to say it. That silence is ending. The person watching from afar is going to speak up before this month ends. Be ready for a confession that shifts your entire emotional path. You will be called unexpectedly to speak, attend, or represent something that seems unrelated to you. Say yes. That moment is divinely designed. Comment if you've been dreaming of places you've never seen. Those aren't dreams. Those are spiritual previews. You're being shown what is ahead. Type Amen to get blessing 000. Your body will feel strange tonight. It may feel like heaviness or sudden pressure on your shoulders. That's not sickness, it's transformation. When chosen ones evolve, their body becomes the first place of evidence. Do not fear the pressure. It's your divine self stretching into the next stage. You'll also notice someone reaching out with random questions. They are not random. They are trying to understand how much you know. Respond wisely. There is a recording taking place both spiritually and physically. Your responses in the next 24 hours will be echoed for years. God says, there is no need to fight. I have already appointed justice on your behalf. Let it unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Someone was paid to manipulate you, but they are about to break and come clean. They saw too much light in you and couldn't go through with it. That person will send you a text or a voice note before this week ends. What you hear will explain every delay, confusion, and rejection you've been feeling. A war that was taking place in the unseen is coming to an end. You have won a battle in the spirit that most people never knew you were even in. What happens next will shock you. People who hated your progress will start offering hell. That's because your season has shifted, and their spirits can feel it even if their minds won't admit it. Comment now if you've been feeling unseen footsteps, sudden chills, or unexplained emotions. Your spiritual gates are wide open right now. Type Amen to get blessing 313. A suitcase tied to your destiny is being packed in silence. Inside it are not just clothes or items, it holds a divine transfer of wealth, knowledge, and protection. Someone is coming toward you, not with judgment, but with restoration. You were hidden for a reason. The quiet years were not punishment, they were divine preparation. What's being revealed now is not just about you, it's about the legacy you are meant to shape. A house connected to your name is shifting ownership. Whether it's through inheritance, legal transition, or divine favor, you're about to hold the key. And the moment you step through that threshold, something generational will break. The person who once called you a failure is going to need your help. But you will not repay them with bitterness. Instead, your calm and silence will be the loudest answer they'll ever hear. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Comment if your heart started racing just now. That's confirmation. The angel near you is adjusting your vibration, preparing your spirit for their arrival. Someone who abandoned you in a past season is about to reappear with tears. Not because of regret, but because they were visited in a dream. That dream warned them about mishandling your spirit. In the next few days, a sudden delay will turn out to be a major redirection. You may feel blocked, but that block is divine interruption. You are being protected from walking into someone else's destruction. Tonight, a whisper will come not from your mind, but from the divine. It will be short, maybe just a sentence. But it will bring you clarity you've been praying for. Type Amen to get blessing 848. You've already passed the spiritual exam that most failed. The sadness you carried was the answer to someone else's prayer. Your pain didn't go unnoticed, it bought someone else freedom. You're going to notice a specific object falling, shattering, or moving in your space. That isn't an accident, it's spiritual movement. The energy around you is being rearranged. A phone call is coming. It may show as unknown or private number. Do not fear it, it is the call your spirit already knows is due. A shadowy figure in your life is about to trip. They will expose themselves by their own words. You won't need to confront them. They will reveal their betrayal with their own lips. Type Amen to get blessing 234. The next 30 minutes carry more weight than the last 3 years. You are entering the vibration of sudden manifestation. What once required force will now rise through favor. Someone is panicking right now because they can feel your detachment. They know they no longer hold power over your mind. That loss is their awakening. A piece of jewelry will suddenly catch your eye, either in your possession or somewhere random. That item is a divine marker. When you see it, pause and speak life into your path. If you've been waking up and forgetting dreams quickly, that's not a mistake. You've been shown secrets too heavy for the waking world, but they are still encoded in your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 707. A stranger will soon appear with a message. They may not know why they feel pulled toward you, but what they say will be too precise to be a coincidence. Be silent more in the coming hours. Observation is your greatest weapon right now. People will reveal more when you are still. There is a message saved in someone's drafts right now. I keep typing and deleting it. That's because their guilt is warring with their pride. Soon, they won't be able to contain it. You will receive it, and when you do, everything will make sense. Don't react, receive it as the confirmation it is. Type Amen to get blessing 000. The sky may appear unusual tonight. Watch for signs. Your environment will try to speak to you through nature, sound, and even subtle color changes. Be alert. You may feel a heaviness in your chest, like a breath is stuck. That's not sickness. That's divine information your spirit is digesting before your body can speak it. An old photo of you will resurface. You'll feel strange seeing it. That's because the version of you in that photo is no longer who you are, and the world is about to meet your upgraded form. The power in your voice has changed. You may notice people pausing when you speak, even over the phone. They can hear the alignment in your tone before they understand your words. Type Amen to get blessing 881. Your enemy's greatest fear was not your strength, it was your resilience. They waited for your breakdown, but you gave them a breakthrough. Here's a table being prepared for you in front of those who tried to hide the invitation. You're not going to crash it, you're going to sit as the honored guest. Soon, a man in authority will speak your name without you present. That mention will spark a chain reaction that pulls you into rooms your ancestors prayed to reach. Every door that was slammed in your face will now be a portal to elevation. People will say, "How did they get that?" But they won't know the years you paid in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Someone is watching your smile in silence. They see your joy and wonder how you held on to it. That joy is about to be multiplied. There's an opportunity wrapped in disguise. Don't reject what looks small. Within it is your next expansion. Humility will bring your acceleration. You are about to be asked about something you've never publicly discussed. That is your cue. Your silence kept you protected. Your voice now activates your purpose. Everything around you will begin to move like a storm. But don't fear it. This storm is not here to destroy, it's come to carry you upward. Type Amen to get blessing 515. If you feel like crying, let it come. The tears are not weakness, they are sacred codes unlocking from your soul. They are washing off the lies others put on you. Someone you once looked up to is about to fall from their pedestal. Do not gloat. That fall will create the space for you to rise. You are being remembered in places you never even stepped into. Someone spoke your name in a conversation that shifted direction. Now, you are being followed spiritually. There will be one moment, very soon, when everything falls quiet. That silence will feel heavy, but in that stillness, your miracle will echo the loudest. Type Amen to get blessing 717. And now, this moment is here. The 30 minutes have passed. You are no longer in the same spiritual space as when you first started reading this. You have crossed into a dimension where your soul is aligned with your divine assignment. You may not see it instantly, but the ground beneath your spirit has shifted. Everything will start to feel lighter. Like a chain has broken. Because it has. Comment now if you felt chills. Comment if tears came without reason. These are signs of spiritual confirmation, God's way of reminding you that you are chosen. God says, the story is about to change, but your name will remain as a light. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You've just entered a divine moment that cannot be reversed. What was hidden from you is now being commanded to come into the open. Not even the strongest manipulations of others can stop what is destined to arrive. You are in the middle of a spiritual countdown, and everything around you knows it. Doors will swing open that you didn't knock on. Conversations will be had in rooms you've never entered. People who forgot you, ghosted you, or underestimated your power will start feeling uneasy. They'll be restless, agitated not because of what they did, but because of what's coming back to you multiplied. Heaven has turned the tide. Type Amen to get blessing 929. In these next 24 hours, someone close to you will say something that makes you pause. Don't ignore it. That sentence is heaven's clue that they're part of the shift. An old email or message from your past will resurface. Read it closely. What felt like rejection back then will now look like redirection. Someone who blocked you, spiritually or socially, is about to be exposed for who they really are. Your jealousy was not harmless, it was poisonous. But divine justice is now activated. You will receive an unexpected invite, perhaps to a call, an event, or a meeting. Attend it. That invitation carries the fingerprint of destiny on it. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The number 7 will appear to you more than once this week. When it does, take note of who you are thinking of, where you are, and what decision lies ahead. That moment is coded with favor. You've been emotionally exhausted not because you're weak, but because you've been carrying a spiritual weight for your entire bloodline. That weight is being lifted. You'll find money or something of value in a strange place, perhaps a pocket, a drawer, or between the pages of a book. It's not just about the money, it's confirmation of unexpected blessings coming. There is someone who keeps dreaming of you, but hasn't said a word. Their dreams are warnings. One more visit from the divine, and they'll be forced to contact you. Type Amen to get blessing 626. You are about to witness someone's karma in full view. It will be swift and it will make you gasp. But do not feel guilt. What's coming to them is what they sent out. In the realm of the unseen, your name has been cleared. You are no longer being judged by what was said behind your back. Your truth has outlived the lies. A relative or friend may suddenly reach out asking for help or forgiveness. Ask your spirit before you answer. Some are coming to drain, not to heal. God says, you have obeyed in silence. Now I will reward you in front of noise. Type Amen to get blessing 202. The house you're in is going through a spiritual cleansing. Strange dreams, flickering lights, and sudden silence, these are signs of angelic presence pushing out darkness. Don't be afraid of the signs there for your protection. A mirror will crack or reflect something strange. That's not illusion. That's the boundary between two worlds signaling alignment. When it happens, speak life into your reflection. The heaviness around your shoulders has a name. It was envy. But the energy of envy has no hold over those who are already writing. There's a number coming to you soon. It may be an address, code, or sequence. Write it down. That number will lead you to something divine. Type Amen to get blessing 585. You were counted out by many, but selected by God. They looked at your outside and dismissed what heaven was hiding on the inside. Now they'll have to witness the unveiling. Do not shrink in rooms where you are about to be invited. Even if you feel underqualified, remember, God doesn't choose the qualified, He qualifies the chosen. You are stepping into an hour where truth will walk in without knocking. You won't need to search for proof. The lies will fall apart on their own. The person who once left you in silence will be speechless soon, not because of guilt, but because of your glow. That glow is unexplainable, and they'll know they lost access. Type Amen to get blessing 373. You'll receive something that looks like a mistake, wrong delivery, misspelled name, or strange timing. Don't reject it too quickly. It's a spiritual test that opens divine alignment. Someone who always interrupts you is going to go quiet. They sense a power shift. They know they can no longer manipulate the conversation. In the next few days, your name will be added to something official, a list, a document, a role. You may not even expect it, but it is ordained. You are not being moved backward. This delay, this redirection, this silence, it's the recalibration of something bigger than your understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 990. You are standing on a battlefield, but the war has already been won. What you are feeling now is the echo of old pain leaving your life. This is the sound of freedom entering. A pet or animal may act unusually around you. Animals can feel what people deny. Watch their reaction closely. They'll signal the presence of both light and shadow. If your appetite, sleep, or mood have been shifting, trust it. Your body is adjusting to the spiritual breakthrough. This is not illness, it's spiritual evolution. You are not imagining it. The air feels different because your name has shifted in the realm of purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 717. A figure in your past tried to curse your relationships. That curse has been broken. You'll notice peace returning to places that once felt like confusion. Someone will try to reconnect by pretending nothing happened. Don't let politeness open old wounds. You can forgive without re-entering the prison. Your next opportunity will come with pressure. Don't back away from it. Pressure is the price of breakthrough. The message is simple now. Be ready. Your spirit is not waiting anymore. Your soul has arrived where it belongs. Type Amen to get blessing 121. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. A secret contract was almost signed against you. A person you once trusted was moments away from placing your name on something cursed. But at the final second, their hand trembled, and heaven interfered. That paper was never meant to hold your name. What they planned in private is now falling apart publicly. The trap they set is turning into their own downfall. You will soon hear a conversation that was never meant for your ears. Either in passing or by a slip of the tongue, you'll be given divine evidence. That moment is your confirmation to walk away from something you've been debating. Type Amen to get blessing 818. There is a child or younger person around you who sees more than they speak. Pay close attention to what they say in their innocent tone. They're receiving visions that even adults can't handle. Your footsteps are being ordered toward something ancient. You may be drawn to a location, a name, a symbol, or even a piece of music. That pull is not nostalgia, it's alignment. Someone from your bloodline made a spiritual vow that you are now being asked to complete. You may not know what it was, but your spirit is carrying the strength to finish what they started. The light you've been carrying has not gone unnoticed. There are angels assigned to you who now walk in front of you instead of behind. That's why obstacles are falling before they even reach you. Type Amen to get blessing 373. You'll soon be given a choice that appears small but is deeply spiritual. The next decision you make will shift timelines. Pray with your soul before you act. A letter with your name on it was once burned to erase your access. But what they forgot is this: your name lives in spirit, not just in ink. And spirit cannot be destroyed. You may feel more emotional over the next 24 hours. That is your soul adjusting to the release of an invisible burden you carried since childhood. Cry if you must, it is healing, not weakness. The stranger you will meet soon is not really a stranger. Their spirit has traveled with yours in a different dimension. They are coming to deliver a message your past self prayed for. Type Amen to get blessing 464. A sudden rainfall, even if light, will wash over your area soon. That rain isn't just weather. It's symbolic of the cleansing taking place around your name and your spirit. You may begin to forget certain memories. That's not loss, it's divine erasure. God is removing traumas that no longer serve your evolution. The next 30 days are not just random dates. They are coated with supernatural alignments. Watch your thoughts, your words, and who you let into your private space. A person who once called you too much is about to reach out to tell you how enough you actually were. But your spirit has outgrown their apology. Type Amen to get blessing 292. There is a conversation happening right now about your future, and you are not even in the room. That's because your energy precedes your presence. What you carry cannot be contained anymore. You will feel a pull to speak up about something you normally stay silent about. Follow that pull. Your voice will open a gate for someone else in pain. You are not lost. You are layered. And every layer is about to bloom under divine fire. What once suffocated you will now elevate you. Watch for butterflies, feathers, coins, or even flickers of light in the corner of your eyes. Those are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Type Amen to get blessing 171. God says, the trap they built for your soul will bury only themselves. They should have left you alone. Now, I will raise you in front of those who wanted to destroy you. You may feel extremely tired suddenly, and then instantly filled with energy. This is spiritual refueling. Your body is being prepared to host something greater. Soon, someone from your childhood will mention a memory you completely forgot. That memory is tied to your current purpose. Listen deeply. There is something you were supposed to do years ago, but fear blocked you. The fear is gone now, and the door is about to reappear. Type Amen to get blessing 010. Don't be surprised when people start treating you differently. The shift isn't in them, it's in you. They are reacting to the light they can no longer dim. You are stepping into your revealed season. No more hiding. The glory you carry will speak before your words ever do. You will receive a gift that seems small, maybe a candle, a bracelet, a book. That gift carries an energetic imprint. It was sent as a sign to keep moving. Your name is about to be connected to something permanent, a business, a land, a promise, or a story. And no one can erase what has already been sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 606. A digital message will come that opens a completely new door. It may arrive via email, social media, or even spam. Read it closely. It is the doorway to the next level. Your aura is expanding. That's why people stare longer. That's why some avoid you now. Your spirit has stepped into royalty, and not all can look a king or queen in the eye. Do not be confused when your taste begins to change: music, food, even people. Your new season requires a different appetite. You will meet someone soon who finishes your sentences. That's not chemistry. That's divine recognition. Your souls already know each other. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Before this week ends, a delay will turn into divine compensation. Something they said no to will become a yes, without you asking again. That's called favor. The white object, whether clothing or paper, will carry a message. You'll find it when you least expect it. What's written or revealed there is not coincidence, it's clarity. You'll see the numbers 222 or 333 often soon. When you do, pause. Say, I receive, and move forward boldly. Someone who once held power over your emotions will try to return, but they'll find you no longer bend the same way. You had grown. Type Amen to get blessing 313. The energy in your home is shifting. You may hear creaks, feel chills, or sense movement. That's heaven's way of removing every spirit of delay and stagnation from your atmosphere. A promise your ancestors made is coming full circle through you. That's why your life has felt harder. You're carrying more than one destiny, but you're strong enough for it. In a dream, a name may be whispered to you. Write it down. That name will mean more than you understand now. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking into it. Every step is now leading you into supernatural alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This is your moment. You made it through every plot, every lie, every delay. The heavens are opening over your life, and no one can close what is being poured out now. You were kept alive for this. And now, God is unveiling what has been stored, sealed, and saved just for you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your breakthrough has already begun. Don't speak it, live it. You are now walking through a doorway that was shut to generations before you. This isn't just your victory, it's a victory that heals the wounds of those who came before you. Your survival was not just for yourself. It was so that you could carry a legacy out of darkness. The battles you couldn't explain are now making sense. Every delay, every betrayal, every moment of silence was part of divine orchestration. You were being positioned. This next part of your life won't require struggle to maintain. The blessings coming will come with peace, not with pain. You are finally entering a season of soft arrivals and divine ease. Type Amen to get blessing 400 for someone you least expect is going to reveal the truth behind a situation that hurt you deeply. They were silent because they feared the consequences. But the pressure is building, and their mouth will no longer be able to keep the secret. They will tell you who lied, who plotted, and who pretended to be your friend. It may shock you, but it will also free you. As that truth is spoken, something will shift in your body. You may feel it in your chest, your neck, or your hands. That's the release of the spiritual weight you've been unknowingly carrying. You're not being paranoid. There truly were people around you who didn't want you to succeed. But now, your elevation will happen in their presence, and not one of them will be able to stop it. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You're going to receive an opportunity that seems too big for you. But you must remember you were preserved for this exact moment. The size of the opportunity matches the size of your calling. Someone in your workplace, family, or close circle is jealous of how you continue to glow even when you're low. But they can't understand that your glow isn't physical, it's divine. And divine light cannot be stolen or copied. Expect a moment where time feels like it stops. A pause in the middle of conversation. A second of intense stillness. That's when your spirit will receive the next divine instruction. Listen for it. Comment if you've already felt unusual stillness or heard your name whispered in dreams. That's not imagination. That's spirit activation. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. A hand reached out to hurt you, but something blocked it. What they intended to do in shadows has been returned to them multiplied. That's why their life feels stuck. They tried to tie yours down first. Do not return evil for evil. Your peace is the loudest judgment. Your silence is your sword. This week, you will be asked to give advice, and what you say will impact someone's entire future. Speak not from your mind but from your soul. You're about to be used as a divine vessel. Someone older than you will ask a question they already know the answer to. Be careful what you say will shift their respect for you forever. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. The weather will reflect your internal state more clearly this week. If you feel peace, the skies may calm. If you feel uneasy, there may be thunder or wind. Don't ignore what's happening above you, it is mirroring what's happening within. You'll have an urge to clean something, move furniture, or throw things away. Follow it. What you remove physically will clear space spiritually. A photo of you will go viral or reach someone important. Whether it's online or passed hand to hand, your image will awaken interest in the right person. Don't be surprised if someone mentions your beauty or energy suddenly. You are about to attract people of influence. They'll see in you what others ignored. Their attention will come with opportunities. Walk wisely. Type Amen to get blessing 747. A dream you had as a child is coming back, not just to inspire you, but to guide you. You'll suddenly remember details you thought were forgotten. It's divine memory awakening inside you. You'll feel the presence of someone who passed away. Your energy will come in warmth, a scent, or a song. They're not haunting you, they're guiding you. Something you once lost is returning. It might be a friend, a job, a home, or even a part of yourself. But this time, it's coming with purpose. The days of confusion are ending. Your clarity is being restored. And when clarity returns, peace follows. Type Amen to get blessing 212. You may receive mail with unexpected content, legal papers, letters, or information about money. Do not ignore it. That envelope holds a shift in your earthly situation. A person from your past wants to apologize but fears rejection. They've rehearsed what to say, but the universe is slowing them down so you can prepare. Forgive but don't forget. If you've been seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 444, 333, it's not just angelic signs. It's alignment reminders. You're exactly where you need to be. You'll find yourself yawning or feeling sleepy at unusual times. That's not fatigue. That's your spirit downloading instructions in moments your mind is most quiet. Type Amen to get blessing 123. God says, you are done explaining your value. You are done convincing people who refuse to see. Now, I will make them witness what they ignored. You may soon meet a person who tries to copy you. Let them try. No copy can carry what heaven planted in your soul. You'll feel drawn to a color, a crystal, a scent, or a plant. That element is connected to your next level of healing. Welcome in. Someone once mocked your dreams, but now they'll ask how you achieved them. Let your life answer louder than your words. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your voice is unlocking something even your ancestors couldn't access. That's why speaking your truth now feels heavier than ever. You are carrying history in your lungs. You will soon feel a moment of déjà vu. That's not coincidence. You're stepping into a timeline your higher self already walked. Even in silence, you're being noticed. Your name is on a paper, in a list, or on someone's mind. But now it's being highlighted for favor. You are not entering a lucky season, you are stepping into your earned reward. Luck is random. Purpose is divine. This is divine. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. Your path ahead will be filled with strange signs. A bird staring too long. A call dropping before it connects. A feeling that you're being watched. Don't fear it. It's confirmation that the spirit realm is highly active around you. A past rejection is being reversed. Someone who once said no will now call with a yes. Be gracious, but don't forget how you were treated before your glow became visible. Soon, you'll see someone try to mirror your mannerisms, your voice, your style. But they won't be able to carry your aura. You are divinely unique. You are not who you were even 1 month ago. You are no longer confused. You are becoming the version of yourself that heaven always intended. Type Amen to get blessing 33,333. And now this is the final stretch. You've made it through the fire, the silence, the abandonment, the accusations. You were kept alive for a reason that is about to scream into your reality. God did not forget you. He hid you until the time was right to release you. This is that time. This is that moment. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Now walk forward. You are no longer waiting. You are chosen. There is still more unfolding, and you can feel it now deep inside your chest. Something is stirring. It's no longer a whisper. It's becoming a roar from within, and it will not be quieted. Every spiritual block that stood in your path is crumbling. Not slowly, instantly. People who once delayed your progress are being silenced and removed by divine authority. You will no longer chase what's already yours. From this moment forward, blessings will chase you. Doors will swing open before you reach them. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. You're not being pulled back, you're being catapulted. The slingshot feeling of delay is about to snap into sudden forward motion. And the power of that movement will shock even those around you. Someone who doubted your gifts is about to witness your miracle up close. They won't have words, only awe. Let them watch, in silence. An object in your home will suddenly catch your attention, like it's glowing or vibrating. That's not imagination. That's a spiritual item tied to your awakening. Pay attention. Your atmosphere will begin to reject things that no longer serve your energy. Music, scents, conversations, they will feel off. Honor this shift. Is purification. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. A shift is happening in the angelic realm right now. Archangels and warrior spirits are aligning in your defense. That's why your body may feel heat, chills, or sudden stillness. The heavens are preparing for your public reward. There is someone in authority who once overlooked you. But now, they are about to mention your name in a critical conversation. It's going to position you in a place of influence. You will soon hear words like, "We've been watching you, you came to mind," or "You're perfect for this." When you hear them, know it's not by chance. It's by divine orchestration. God says, "I did not forget what you endured. I am now releasing what you were promised." Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Do not be surprised if you start laughing for no reason. It's not madness, it's breakthrough. Your spirit is celebrating the lifting of burdens before your mind even registers it. Someone you thought was gone for good will resurface. Not for romance or drama, but to deliver something they owe your soul. Receive it and release them. There will be a sound, maybe a psalm, a ringtone, a phrase on television that speaks directly to your current situation. When it happens, pause. Heaven is speaking through vibration. You are now carrying a frequency that activates transformation in others. That's why people come to you for advice, comfort, or light, because you are the light now. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. An ex-lover or former friend is secretly watching your elevation. They will try to mimic your journey, hoping to catch what you carry. But you cannot steal what was assigned. There is a hidden bank account, legal compensation, inheritance, or financial document connected to your bloodline. You have hidden. But heaven is about to bring it to light. You'll get the urge to declutter your phone, your wardrobe, your files. That's not random. It's a spiritual nudge. You are making room for the next wave of abundance. You are not broken. You are evolving. The discomfort you feel is not destruction, it's spiritual growth breaking through the soil. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your aura is too bright now to stay small. You will attract people, attention, and even envy, but don't let it shake you. You were built for this spotlight. You survived every storm that was supposed to take you out. You didn't just endure, you transformed. And now your life will reflect the glory of that transformation. Someone you haven't heard from in years is about to reach out. Their words will be soft, but behind them is the story of how your memory changed their life. The quiet you feel is not absence, it's divine preparation. What's coming next will not knock. It will burst through with purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 5959. You've graduated in the spirit. You may not see a cap and gown, but in the heavens, a ceremony has taken place. Your name was called. Your destiny was confirmed. A fragrance will soon trigger a wave of memories, maybe childhood, maybe a moment of peace. That scent is your soul recalling where your healing began. You will find yourself drawn to numbers, dates, and colors you never noticed before. These signs are not superstition. They are spiritual coordinates pointing you to your next blessing. Do not be afraid of losing anything in this season. If it leaves, it was never part of your permanent journey. What remains is gold. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. The person you are becoming has already started appearing in the mirror. Look again. That fire in your eyes. That's not anger. That's divine clarity. You'll soon meet someone new who feels like home. It will confuse your mind, but comfort your soul. Don't question it. That connection is sacred. You're going to be asked to speak, write, or show up in a way that scares you. Do it. That is the exact step that will activate your next level. This season will bring favor that skips the line. Where others wait, you will be chosen. Where others struggled, you will glide. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. A mysterious message will find its way to you. It may be encrypted in symbolism, dreams, or even a stranger's compliment. When you recognize it, your whole soul will respond. Someone once wished failure upon you, but now they are watching in silence as your life becomes the proof of divine favor. Your elevation is their confirmation. You may find a feather, a stone, or a coin in an unusual place. That item is charged with energy. Touch it and declare your intention. You're walking into the realm of manifestation. You're no longer just surviving. You're building something sacred, something unshakable. The foundation is here. A vision is being fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. You're not behind. You're in divine rhythm. Heaven has recalculated your steps and aligned the journey with supernatural speed. The peace you've been searching for is not far. It's inside of you, and now the world around you will reflect what you carry within. A blessing will arrive through an unexpected medium, perhaps a stranger, a delayed reply, or even a forgotten password. Watch closely. It will be subtle but life-altering. God says, "You are now walking in answered prayer." The silence was my strategy. Now, watch as I unfold the masterpiece. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your 30 minutes have become the beginning of your eternal elevation. This moment was never random. It was always win. You are ready. You have now entered the realm where everything is unfolding in divine rhythm. The moments you used to question are becoming answers. The pain you used to carry is becoming a prophecy fulfilled. They didn't know you were being protected in plain sight. While they laughed, mocked, and dismissed you, God was writing chapters for you that they will have to read in awe. The silence they mistook for weakness was actually sacred preparation. And now, people are being spiritually instructed to repay what they owe you: energy, time, support, opportunities. You may not even need to remind them. Heaven is reminding them for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. You are stepping into full spiritual restoration. Your health will improve. Your sleep will be deeper. Your finances will begin to organize themselves in your favor. The heaviness that lingered over your shoulders will disappear in one divine breath. That breath is coming perhaps in a quiet moment tonight, or when you're least expecting it. And when it comes, you'll feel weight lift off your entire body. You were called too sensitive or too emotional for years. But what they failed to understand is that sensitivity is spiritual intelligence. That very trait is now your superpower. An old contact in your phone will suddenly become relevant. You may see their name and hesitate, but reach out. That person holds a piece of the puzzle you didn't know you were missing. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. You are no longer waiting to be chosen. You are the chosen. This energy shift is so strong that people from your past will reach out not to reconnect, but to apologize without understanding why they feel so compelled. A wave of creativity is about to hit you. You may feel an urge to write, sing, paint, or build. That's not just inspiration, it's divine download. Follow it. A dream will visit you soon that doesn't feel like a dream. It may feel more real than waking life. When you awaken, write everything down. It contains instructions, faces, and signals from beyond. There is something in your home that needs to be moved or thrown away. When you release it, your entire atmosphere will shift. It's holding energy from a past season. Type Amen to get blessing 7272. You may feel drawn to walk barefoot, look at the moon, or touch the soil. Your body is craving reconnection with the earth because your soul is becoming more grounded in truth. Someone who once made you cry is now facing tears of their own. The universe is not punishing them, it's teaching them the very lesson they tried to avoid through your suffering. A financial surprise is coming your way not through struggle, but through favor. It may be disguised as a refund, a random deposit, or a forgotten investment. The next person who smiles at you in public may be carrying a message from Spirit. Be open. The angels don't always speak through lightning. Sometimes they speak through soft eyes and kind words. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. You may start losing interest in certain foods, places, or routines. That's because your soul is preparing for a frequency upgrade. You're not falling off, you're ascending. You're not being ignored by the universe. You're being positioned where you can't be misused again. That's why so many doors are closing quietly. The coincidence you're about to encounter will be so clear, you'll pause in wonder. That pause is your confirmation. When it happens, say aloud, I receive. A whisper will come when you least expect it, during chores, a drive, or a quiet moment. Don't dismiss it. That whisper carries the voice of your next season. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. God says, I gave you the vision not to tease you, but to teach you how to walk by faith before others could see. And now, they will see. The very thing you almost gave up on is about to arrive. But it won't look how you expected. It will be better. Infinitely better. There is a hidden talent inside of you that will be pulled forward by an opportunity. You won't feel ready, but that's exactly how you will know it's time. You'll be asked to lead, even when you feel unqualified. But heaven has already qualified you. When you say yes, doors will rush open all around you. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. People you don't even know are being drawn to you energetically. It's why strangers look twice or stare longer. They feel the assignment around you even before you speak. There's a photograph from your past that will surface soon. When you see it, don't just remember, realize. It's proof of how far your spirit has come. You are now vibrating in the realm of divine attraction. You don't need to chase. You only need to remain aligned, and what's yours will appear. A friend will confess something they've held in for years. It may surprise you, but it will also explain everything. That moment is not drama, it's divine clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. Someone you barely remember once cursed your name in jealousy. But the curse couldn't hold, because your spirit outgrew their words. That curse has broken, and you'll know it by the peace you now feel. The ancestors who walked before you are standing in honor now. They see your strength. They see your refusal to quit. And now, they are pouring power into your future. You will suddenly feel heat in your hands or feet. That's energy movement. You are becoming a carrier of divine light, and your body is adjusting to handle more power. Even the moon and stars will feel closer to you in this season. Lagud. Speak your desires. They are listening. Type Amen to get blessing 1212 before the next sunrise. You will feel something shift inside you. It may be subtle, a thought, a feeling, a breath. But that shift is irreversible. You are awakening into your promise. You were not meant to fit in. You were designed to stand out and pull others into the light. That's why imitation fails around you, because you carry an origin energy. Someone will try to give you something out of guilt. Accept it, but understand, what they offer now can't repay what you lost. Let their offering be a closing chapter. This is no longer the season of hoping. This is the season of having. You've planted. You've prayed. And now it grows. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. God says, your destiny cannot be stolen, delayed, buried, or replaced. What I wrote for you is sealed in eternity. Now walk as if it is already yours, because it is. Everything around you is bowing to your divine timeline. Even your enemies are beginning to sense it. The fear they feel isn't of you, it's of what's backing you. This message didn't find you by chance. You were supposed to open this now, in these exact 30 minutes. Because now your soul is ready to hear what it already knew. Your life will never be the same again. The countdown is over. The time is now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is the final confirmation. Now live like you've already won. Because you have.